The opening of 2026's legal year began at the St. John's Anglican Cathedral Church with an ecumenical church service. After that, members of the judiciary paraded to the Supreme Court. The ceremony continued on Regent Street, where the Chief Justice and the Commissioner of Police participated in the inspection of the guard. Following that, CJ Louise Blenman gave her address where she reflected on the past year. She began by highlighting improvements in the civil court.
We have significantly reduced endemic backlogs and have enhanced overall efficiency through targeted case management and the strategic issuance of and implementation of practice directions. Case flow has improved, procedural and trial date certainty strengthened, and disposition timelines shortened. These improvements, however, did not occur in isolation. They were necessitated by the growing demands placed on our civil justice system in the recent years, as increased investment and commercial activity in Belize have been accompanied by a corresponding rise in civil litigation. The judges of the Civil Division have continued to discharge their responsibilities with a high level of competence and commitment. The division is currently served by a small cohort of 6 judges. The demands of this division were such that in March 2025, the decision had to be taken to reassign 1 judge from the criminal division to the civil division to support our backlog reduction initiative. As a direct consequence of the industry and dedication of our judges, the Civil Division has recorded measurable reductions in backlog cases. There are no longer civil cases as old as 9 years. In fact, there are no cases older than 3 years.
She then looked at the criminal court, which has seen significant improvement deriving from Needham Point Declaration, which was first adopted in October 2023.
I am pleased to report that last year, we continued to achieve exceptional success in advancing our criminal justice reform initiatives. Long-standing backlogs are formally behind us. Case disposition rates have improved, and long-standing dissonance has been significantly mitigated among justice sector stakeholders. During the last year, the judges in the criminal division of the High Court concluded a total of 224 cases. Of these, approximately 40% were resolved through guilty pleas. And importantly, 65 of these were resolved by way of structured plea agreements conducted in accordance with our Criminal Procedure Plea Discussion and Plea Agreement Act 2024. To date, no appeals have arisen from the plea agreements, underscoring the effectiveness and the benefits of utilizing plea agreements. Importantly, over the past 2 years, there has been a discernible shift in the culture of criminal litigation in Belize, from one that was predominantly adversarial to one that is increasingly collaborative. Collectively, our issuance of practice directions, for example, on structured plea agreements, maximum sentence indication, and other sentencing guidelines has materially improved the disposition of criminal matters in the High Court and enhanced our efficiency and consistency in approaches to criminal adjudication. Notably, to date, there has been no appeal arising from the application of these newly issued sentencing guidelines.
Chief Justice Blenman then explained the importance of criminal mediation in the High and Magistrates Court, a pilot project which was implemented last year.
Last year, I had indicated that our Judicial Education Institute, in collaboration with the University of the West Indies Global Campus Belize, provided sensitization to judges, magistrates, and the public and private bar on criminal mediation. We hope to introduce criminal mediation in the High Court and the Magistrates Court for specific offences. With support from Peace Justice and under the auspices of our Judicial Education Institute, that training culminated in a successful launch of a criminal mediation pilot project in April 2025. We expect that the implementation of criminal mediation will help to further reduce criminal backlog and foster greater use of restorative justice practices in Belize.
Blenman also committed to continuing to implement the recommendations for the declaration in 2026 to further reform Belize's justice system.
Our judiciary's commitment to accountability and continuous improvement, as recommended by the declaration, is further demonstrated by our engagement with the Nizam Point Digital Dashboard, developed by the Caribbean Court of Justice Academy for Law. This dashboard measures and reflects each jurisdiction's level of compliance with the established standards under the declaration. We have actively participated in the diagnostic phase and contributed meaningfully to the development of the dashboard. We will continue to engage with this endeavor and to ensure that our criminal justice reform initiatives remain aligned with the standards and objectives set by the declaration.
Courtney Menzies, 7 News.